that you can hear me. Hello, look at how the sun is getting, the sun's going down much earlier now. When I pulled up, way out there in the field was some deer. So yeah, starting streaming in the dark somewhere here. Everybody, we're up here at J Herbs. Look at the pretty flag. I love this. Let me see if we can get in. It's really cold. So if you haven't left yet, or you're on your way, or you're still headed out tonight, make sure you put a jacket on. I should put a hat on. I'm not sure how much fun this will be when the winter actually gets here. I heard a hey there.
Hi.
Oh, it's Marilyn. Hello.
Are you live?
I am, yes ma'am. Over there in the dark, there's lots of deer. And I'm freezing. Hey, the agenda. Hopefully there's a good non-wrinkled version in here. Okay, ready? Sit here.
How's everybody doing today?
Good. How about you?
I'm great.
Good.
Typically fall weather, that's for sure.
Yes, it's gonna be 70 yet. It's gonna be 70 yet.
You guys don't date somewhere? Okay, bye.
It looked like,
Maybe
Casper.
Bad.
Big white long one. Well, you should know what they do. So what he does, he's a busy guy. Look out, which eagles do. Oh my God, right? He just likes But he called her in like 6 o'clock.
How you been?
Good. How are you?
Trying to rebuild steps on house I grew up in, granddaughters and concrete steps on it. Tumbled. Last night tore it up. You know where I live? I live
Oh, yeah.
right between the two.
Got one more minute.
Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, it put the house right to the roof and
I'll have to pay more attention.
concrete tumbled right down.
Mm-hmm.
Get it fixed. And now we should replace concrete for $10,000. Triple it. 4x5 landing. 4 steps. Yeah.
Pledge allegiance to the flag, call the meeting to order.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Roll call, council members Cleo Russell,
Present.
City Burrows,
Yes.
Gordy, yes, Mansell, Mansell? No Mansell. Michelle?
Yep.
Bob?
Yes.
Hank?
Here.
Chris Davis? Dana? Yes. Okay. Public comment on agenda items. Under new business?
Just what I asked. Sure.
Go ahead.
Why aren't we working on that, the pump for the water sewer system, rather than doing Mill Street?
That's not on the agenda.
Well, isn't that what you just asked?
Excuse me?
Isn't that what you just asked?
Agenda items only you can comment on.
Mill Street is on the agenda.
Yes, so you wanna talk about Mill Street?
You just asked that.
Yeah.
We'll talk about Mill Street then, please.
Why are we doing Mill Street when we need water treatment plant repairs?
Well, one thing is Mill Street is borough, water and sewer is water and sewer. There's two different items, two different budgets, two different,
No, it's all
departments.
one budget. They incorporated you guys.
okay. Dana, is there two different budgets, one for water and sewer versus one for the borough?
There is, but we are still one.
Okay. So what do you wanna know about, Mill Street? Besides why we're repairing it? We're repairing it because it needs repairs.
But we've been fighting with the water sewer people to fix that, haven't we?
We've been doing,
We went to court. We were gonna
we've
fix
never been to
this.
court. I don't know what we've never been to court.
I'm just a dumb old woman, aren't I?
Well, you're misinformed on that, okay?
No, they
And I
took us to
understand that.
court, they've taken us to court.
have to show up.
No,
Yes, they
no,
have.
I'm sorry. What was, so did you go to there? Did you go?
No, they've taken us to court,
No,
read
never,
DEP.
never, no.
DEP has court orders against us.
No.
Yes, they do, for the
Excuse me.
generator.
Stay
There's an order.
to the agenda, please.
You asked, and I'm telling you, DEP has a court order ordering us to have the generator in place.
But
You
they
a-
did not go to court.
They
Okay,
did go to court because it was
Okay.
ordered.
Time out, okay, Bob, what is the plan for the generator that DEP approved?
Year.
Here.
End of 2023.
Right, yeah, okay.
But they didn't approve that, they just extended it.
No, they approved that plan.
I know, but you can get it before that, you had one last
You're,
year.
you're talking about things that aren't on the agenda now, Lucy.
I want to ask something.
Okay, go ahead.
So,
You
the
brought it up, you brought up the
demolition of
generator.
the dwelling.
Yes.
13 James Street, which
Yeah.
is my
Yeah,
house next door.
yeah.
Is that by the owner or is that something the town's doing?
The owner is who applied for it.
Okay.
What's
Needs
his
it.
provision afterwards?
What's that?
What's he gonna do afterwards?
I don't really know, but he'll have to, it'll have to be cleaned up and whatever. I'm not positive if that borough even is large enough to build on. I'm not really sure.
Then why did they just fix the house?
Right now, they applied for, a demolition permit. And that has to be approved by the borough, and then it has to be passed on to Herb, I believe.
Herb sent it down.
Herb looked it over and sent it to us for our approval, okay?
Here we go again.
Anything else?
So just so we're clear, this is the owner of the property that applied for a permit to
On the permit, it lists the owner as,
Dave,
Dave,
It needs to come down, it's had water damage, it's the floors.
well, I'm not.
what's their name?
Dave Muse.
Dave.
Move, yeah,
Dave and Anna Muse.
right, they're the ones that applied for it, yeah.
Through Herb's office.
Excuse me?
They applied through it through Herb's office.
Through Herb's office, and then Herb passed it on to us for our approval. Okay, he is the one that issues the permit.
So back to my questions.
They're the owners.
Right, but this is just to get borough approval for a permit to demolish.
So this is only for the borough approval for Herb to look into giving them a permit.
Okay,
The first step is our approval, I believe.
Okay, okay.
He has the final say.
That clears that up.
But they can't build on it when they're,
Okay.
It doesn't matter.
Anna?
They're not asking to build, they're
I'd
asking
like
to
to
demolish
know-
it. That's all they're asking for.
Why do you need to have an approval for a quote when you've already signed it?
Approval for water approval.
For Mill Street, did you not sign the contract already?
No.
Really?
You got a copy of the permit?
You have it right in
Yeah,
your
it's
packet.
signed right here, Gordy.
Yeah, I didn't sign it.
Yeah, it says acceptance of proposal.
Yeah, not by me.
Well, who's the buyer's signature?
I see it. I don't have it with me.
10/7 it was signed.
Yeah, that's by the contractor.
No, it's the buyer.
I-
Who's the buyer and who's the seller?
okay. Buyer's signature, I signed that on 10/7, yeah.
Well, then you accepted the contract.
No, no.
It says acceptance of proposal.
Well, it's gotta be approved by the borough. That's why they haven't done it.
Yeah, but if we don't approve it, it's gonna
We don't-
cost us money.
No, if we don't approve it, it don't cost us anything. Read the
If you
terms.
cancel 3 business days, there will be a 10% charge on the amount of the contract that was agreed on.
Well, if we have to pay the 10% charge because I signed it, I'll pay the 10% charge. Put that in the minutes.
Okay, now I got
Does that clear
I got a
that?
question now.
No.
Okay,
Why
So,
would you
go
do
ahead.
that?
now, you told me before that there's a certain number amount before you have to go out for 3 quotes.
right.
I think if that's over $10,000, it should meet that threshold for.
No, the threshold is 11,800.
11,800.
No, the threshold, if the price falls between 10/3 and 19/1, you have to obtain written or telephone price quotes from qualified and responsible contractors. If fewer than 3 qualified contractors exist, then you keep a file and a memo of why you only got less than 3.
That sounds like 2014, not 2022.
No, this is 2019,
Oh, well,
and
that
this
sounds
is the
like
one that
2019.
Dana had in the book.
They increase that every year.
It's,
Yeah.
This
so
is the
in
latest
it's
one.
11,800.
In January this year, they increased that to 11,800,
So how much is the contract for?
11,500.
Not 799?
They're not paving the whole street, they're just fixing the
They're just-
potholes.
I know.
And it's just temporary repair until we can get a grant and more money to do it correctly, widen it and putting the storm sewers. Same as we did the other 2 streets, or the other streets 2 years ago.
You're missing the point.
Okay, does that clear up
You
your,
didn't get bids.
That's really close to the threshold,
But it's not at the threshold,
but it's really close to the threshold.
but it's not at the threshold.
Do you understand what I'm trying to say?
Mhm.
We
Yeah.
shouldn't have to have 3 bids if it's not at the threshold.
okay,
Correct?
yes.
Thank you.
But you got other, wanted 3 bids for other things, smaller things.
It doesn't matter,
Not below the threshold.
Yeah. You were talking about the sign. It was gonna be $5,000 or something and you were gonna get 2 more bids.
We-
Come on.
For the quote for the sign, yes, yeah.
So why
Why,
did you do that
okay,
if you
okay,
don't?
this is not the first bid we got on that street project.
Well, where are
okay.
the other 2?
The other bid we got was 22,000, and that was in the spring when the price of blacktop was much higher.
Okay, let's see it.
Okay.
So are they coal patching? Is that what they're gonna do, coal patching?
No. What's it say what they're gonna do?
hot blacktop.
Okay, agreed to fill potholes in spots to be paved in street. In power roll, apply layer of hot blacktop by paving machine to pointed out areas in the street approximately 2 inches and rolled off edge to taper down. 1-day job. We'll work through traffic that can be drive done. So where the holes are, they're gonna patch them and then pave over it. If you looked in the trailer park, you'll see that they did the same thing there. Am I right?
Yep.
Okay.
So where are you actually getting the $11,500 to pay for this?
Out of the general budget, under street repairs,
So it's the funding from there,
yeah.
okay? And where do you have the $64,000 from the American Rehabilitation located? As it related to the COVID funds, $64,000?
Where is it?
Yes,
It's not in my hand, I assume it's in the bank, in the savings account.
It's in a separate,
It's in a separate
Okay.
account, so it's
AA
this,
or
so
PA
there's not,
grant.
they're not
That's-
connected at
Nope.
all.
That's not in the budget.
That's fine.
it's in the budget.
We have no grants in the budget.
Yes, we do.
Let's not pander here, buddy,
Okay.
okay?
Tell her that.
No, just,
It's there.
so we've pretty much yip-yapped about all of the three little items that they have on the list. Let's let them get done with this.
Okay?
Can I just say that you can use the liquid fuels for that? I did
We,
talk
he,
to,
he called me and we discussed
and
that today.
I talked to Greg after that and called
Okay.
Larry,
Yeah,
and they get their asphalt from Dalrymple, which is a PEA.
that's a certified place,
Yes.
Dalrymple's, okay.
Yes.
Because when I talked to him, he thought the closest one was Milan, which was,
No,
uh,
no. So I talked to him after, and
okay,
he said.
Hall Baker, he felt was the closest one. So the blacktop we're receiving is state approved.
Yes.
So if that's the case, then
That's
we can pay
Dalrymple.
for it with liquid fuels instead of taking it out of the general account.
That's up to you guys.
Thank you, Dana.
That works out, either way, it's coming out of the borough money.
No, regardless, it's kinda nice to actually utilize
Use the liquid fuels, cause that's,
free money.
it's
when
not
appropriate.
free. And what's good about liquid fuels is it's only used for certain things, and if you can use that up, then you're better off. Because
Absolutely.
because the money that can be out of the general fund can be used for anything.
Fine.
It's not
Now,
limited.
can you get on with your topic?
Can I what?
Get on with the business. Come on.
Okay, I'll make those decisions. You, okay. New business, approved quote for repairs of Mill Street. Need a motion?
I make a motion.
Motion by Michelle, I need a second.
I'll second it.
Second by Cleo. Okay. Roll call vote, Cleo,
Yes.
Cindy,
No, because it was already signed and agreed upon with your signature.
Gordy, yes. Mansell, absent. Michelle,
Yes.
Robert,
Yes.
Hank,
Yes.
okay. Approved demolition of dwelling at 13 James Street. Need a motion for that?
That's the one right next to, across the street from Larry Barnes' house.
Yeah,
Yes.
that little
Small.
narrow,
Larry Morgan, or what used to be
yeah,
Larry.
yeah.
Back
I believe that's right.
50
Larry
years ago.
Morgan used to live there.
Yeah, Larry, well,
Larry
Larry was there
Dibble.
probably.
Oh,
for-
yeah, Larry.
Yeah. Yeah.
Where does the zoning officer come in?
Yeah, that's the question. It says, in here, it says, you're to verify all requirements such as zoning, wetlands, subdivision, water, sewer, floodplain are applicable.
Okay. Let's see that.
It's on your paper.
I don't have it.
It's on the second page.
Under herbs inspections.
Oh,
There
okay.
you go.
How do we do that?
Herb evidently is,
Doing that.
No, it says, us. Comes, I read it as us.
We're applicable. Okay. So need a motion to,
That means
The
we need a
demolition of
zoning
13.
officer that knows what they're doing to figure out.
no, it
where-
says where these issues apply to.
Okay, and the zoning officer said, do they apply or don't they?
We don't have a zoning officer.
No.
There's my point.
Need a motion.
I'll make a motion.
Motion by Michelle,
Herb is acting as, zoning officer for this project.
got a motion for the demolition on 13 by Michelle, need a second?
I'll second.
Second by Bob.
Why don't we just-
Roll call vote, Cleo,
Okay, and
Yes.
let it go.
Cindy,
Yes, because of the Thompsons is the only reason I'm
Gordy.
doing it.
yes, Mansell, absent, Michelle,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Hank,
Yes.
yes, okay. Water bills. We have, a water bill that, is in the borough, and that, the water bill is around $400, and he was never sent, an overdue notice, or the owner was never sent an overdue notice, or shut off until just recently, and, he'd like to have his bill reduced, and then he would like to have the deposit subtracted off from it, which is still there, and then he's willing to pay, 50% of the balance of the bill.
The
And
tenant,
if they use the water, he should have to pay for it.
That's
No,
Everybody else does.
no,
the tenant
No.
left,
the tenant left in June, and the bill, was,
Oh, this is the rent,
Well, so what?
rental thing.
That's the risk you take.
okay, so,
You
I need a motion
So
to
you're
accept
gonna
his.
start a precedence that this
Yeah.
is gonna go
No,
on
no,
with
no,
all of
no,
them?
no, I'm asking
Sure
for
sounds like it.
a motion to accept his offer, or a motion not to accept his offer. Of a 50% of the, be about $140 that he's willing to pay towards that.
What does the town get out of it? What do you get out of it?
$140.
No.
I think
That's
the
not what I'm
landlord
talking
should be
about.
responsible.
And this is the landlord, okay? But we did not follow the ordinance to send him overdue notices or shut off
Okay.
notices.
But he got bills every month.
No, yeah.
No.
Ten.
no,
Doesn't matter, you're
No.
still responsible for your bills, whether you
No.
get the bill or not.
So there's a
So-
lot of
so the
landlords
bottom
in this
line
town
is-
that didn't get the
is
bill.
We have not upheld the ordinance, which we're supposed to do. Of course, the last month we voted to enforce the ordinances. Before that, they voted not to enforce the ordinances. So during this time period, we voted not to enforce the ordinances.
What?
Yeah, last November.
No, we-
No, you.
I wanna see
you
that in a
voted
minute.
to enforce
Okay,
the
I'll bring
ordinance.
the minutes.
I was at that
You
meeting.
voted
What's
to
that?
enforce
I was
the
at that
ordinances.
Yeah, I'll bring the ordinance, or excuse me, I'll bring the minutes. They showed that Catherine Helgebo voted no to enforcing the ordinances. Mansell
Correct.
Dell,
No,
Terry Gleason,
correct. I was here.
no.
well,
Mansell said no because he said you couldn't say you weren't gonna follow them because that was the law. That's the way I remember it.
It's
Well,
in the minutes,
he
and
had
they
two
said no, they
They
said
had
no.
2 months in a row to enforce the ordinances, they
So
voted
why
no.
did I pay my water bill for the
Yeah,
past
me too.
8 or 9 months? Why did all these people pay their water bill if nothing was enforced?
Make a motion to deny it.
That's all you gotta do.
It's on the table. Why argue?
Okay, I make a motion. We don't accept this.
I second it.
Okay,
No?
motion
It's
by,
that simple.
that's all we had to do.
Vote.
Okay, roll call vote. Cleo,
Yes.
Cindy,
Yes.
Gordy, no. Mansell, absent. Michelle,
Yes.
Bob,
Yes.
Hank?
Yes.
Okay, motion passed, 5-1. Public discussion.
Who's the contractor that's going to do Mill Street?
Larry's paving.
Where is he from?
I believe Payne Post, you know?
Painted Post, New York.
Any other discussion? Motion to adjourn?
No. I just wanna say, it's really frustrating sitting back here. You lie constantly and everybody backs you up.
Okay, so what did I lie about today?
All the time, Gordon.
What did I lie
Just
about
stop.
today? I wanna hear it,
First,
Lucy.
you lied, you said you didn't sign that contract, and then
Well,
you started saying,
it's-
I don't wanna
I
argue
don't
with
think
you.
I
I'm
don't-
not
It's
gonna
not a
argue with you.
contract.
It's not a contract, first of all.
It's a
Gordy,
bid
It's a
proposal.
proposal.
It's a proposal.
I'm talking, okay, I'm
Okay,
saying
I'm
it's
telling
very
you-
frustrating,
Okay, I'm
sitting
asking
here,
you, I'm
and all
asking
this
you.
stuff is
Lucy,
happening, and you
Lucy,
guys are
you're
not
out of
following
order.
the rules.
You're
We
out
are
of order.
following the rules.
You're out
What
of
are we
order,
not
Lucy.
doing? What are
You
we
don't
not
have a
doing?
zoning- You don't have a zoning officer.
Right, we don't. Do you have a recommendation?
You had somebody
Yeah,
offer.
right there.
My husband was doing it for a while, and he quit because Gordy was following him around and would undo everything he did.
I wasn't even on the borough council then.
No, you weren't.
you were.
You were.
Yes, you were.
But
All
anyway,
I'm saying, it's very
anyway.
frustrating sitting here. That's all
anyway,
I'm saying.
Lucy, you called me a liar now, and
Yeah.
first of all, you haven't proved it.
I have what?
Proved it.
You lied today. You said you didn't sign anything.
No, you said
No.
I didn't sign the
Okay,
contract.
I'm not gonna
That's
play
just
that
a
game with
proposal.
you. Okay?
It's a
I'm not
proposal.
gonna do it. Not.
Okay?
I'm
She
done.
said contract.
I'm not done. I'm
Okay.
done.
All right,
I've
appreciate
said
it.
what I
Thank you
wanna
for your
say.
comment. Anyone else got a public discussion?
Yeah.
We're not gonna get the water treatment plants on.
Need a motion to adjourn?
Motion to adjourn.
Okay, does that need to be voted on or seconded?
I'll second.
Second by Bob. Roll call vote. Cleo?
Yes.
Cindy?
Yes.
Gordy? Yes. Mansell absent. Michelle?
Yes.
Bob?
Yes.
Hank?
Yes.
Okay. Party's over.
Meeting adjourned.
Matter of fact, I signed the acceptance of proposal, not the estimate.
Yeah, no,
This is an estimate.
I know,
This year's.
it's not a contract. I know. I'm sorry. I don't
no, I'm just,
No, I understand, and I completely thank you for that. Have a fit with it. Not a problem, I'd rather they don't. Thank you. Agreed. I appreciate that, Cindy.
No.
Better, get better?
The interviews too. Cindy, that problem is I'm not gonna like that. All right, 6:30, Wednesday, 7:30. I don't know, but I'm not gonna go there. No, but I'm sure where they were, and we're gonna make sure they're in the right place.
Back out. Oh, here we go. All right. It's dark. Sick.
Yeah, they did that.
Oh, catch that.
it'll be broke.
All right. So guys, have a good night. It's super dark. I didn't bring my light, and we'll see you later. Check on your neighbors. Thank a veteran.